So today we're going to have a game of Back to the Future Part 2 for the Amstrad CPC. Seen a review done by Novabug and Zypho. Both great reviews, both great reviewers, so check out their channel. So here we go, the intro screen, and it looks very promising, as you would think. But when you see this cut screen, you think, okay, yes, all looking good. Okay, so we'll wait for the next cut screen to come on. Here we go. Marty, you've got to come back with me. Where? Back to the future. And this is where it gets disappointing. As I say, I've seen reviews. I thought I've got to have a go of it myself. Also did a review on it on the Commodore 64 and the Amiga. Look at it. Fucking look at it. The only thing good about it is the music. But the gameplay, well, nothing wrong with the gameplay, because it was good on the Commodore 64 and the Amiga. I did slate off the controls a bit on it, but the controls on this version are even worse. It's just so sluggish. It's slow. And the colour. What colour? It's monochrome. It's black and white. These ain't the days of black and white TVs anymore. This came out in 1990. I think the majority of everyone had a colour TV, or a colour monitor if you had an Amstrad CPC 464, whatever model you had. I know people had green screens, but this ain't exactly green, is it? It'll probably look better on a green screen than this fucking shit. But look at it. This is basically a Spectrum port, and that means one thing: laziness. We all know what the capabilities of an Amstrad is. What the fuck happened there? I just lost my character amongst all the other characters, Biff's gang. But look at it. This is what really pisses me off about porting from the Spectrum. It's laziness. The Amstrad was capable of so much better, but no, that's what really pissed me off about US Gold. What is the shit fucking ports that we got for the Amstrad? I don't think the majority of them were Spectrum ports, but it was lazy programming. And where the Commodore 64 got all the best US Gold games, the Amstrad got the shit. That really pissed me off, because I had an Amstrad back in the day. My mate had a Commodore 64, and I was so annoyed with all the shitty ports that the Amstrad got. And this is made by ImageWorks, so to be honest with you, I ain't played a lot of good ImageWorks games on the Amstrad, to be honest with you. Okay, I think Cisco Heat was made by ImageWorks, but that was a better version than the Commodore 64 version. But I played the Commodore 64 version on this, on emulation. That was much better than this. Played much better, it was smoother, it was faster, and I lost another fucking life. But I don't really care, because the Commodore 64 version was much enjoyable to play. There was more colour, everything about it was better. Yes, the music, in my opinion, did sound better, but I'm not taking nothing away from the music on this game, because that's probably the highlight about this game was the music and the cuts scenes. You know, the presentation at the beginning. But this is just absolute shit. I'm sorry, but people are going to disagree, but I'm just playing it. I played the Commodore 64 version. It's better than this. In every way, it's better than this. And the controls don't even respond sometimes. You push down diagonally like I was doing there. and it don't work. So this is rushed. This is a crappy fucking Spectrum port, and probably worse than that. This is worse than the fucking Spectrum version. And the problem is also, back in the day, Amstrad CPC 464 and the Commodore 64 games used to be at the same price, and the Spectrum games were usually about £1 or £2 cheaper, and these were the big titles. The games that went for $9.99, say, they used to charge the Spectrum versions maybe $7.99 or $8.99, because obviously the technology of the Spectrum weren't as good. But to foot this off as an Amstrad game, it really was a Spectrum game, but worse. And I've got extended time. That's a fucking first. Waffling away. I don't even know what I'm fucking doing, but I don't really fucking care. It's terrible. As I was saying about the Spectrum versions, used to be cheaper, but this is obviously a Spectrum version, worse. But they used to charge the full amount because it was on the Amstrad CPC, and it's clearly shit. The collision detection's crap. You know, when the characters all gang up, you can't see your own character, so the sound effects are pretty poor. I mean, look at that. Look at that. Nah, I'm sorry, but I mean, he looks like he's floating around on an ironing board. It don't look like a fucking hoverboard to be. Fucking hell. But you know, by the looks of it, it's done in mode 1. Obviously you're getting the 4 colours, but not on game. That's on the bottom. But even so, they could have added more colour to the game itself. Even if it's done on mode 1, they could have added, you know, give the characters a little bit more colour. Maybe give them, you know, the background itself doesn't look too bad. I suppose if the game was in colour, it would look better, but they fucked up because being a Spectrum port. Boy, why does Amstrad, you know, why did the... Oh, fucking hell, trying to do this little bit here, trying to get the game, trying to play the game as well. I'm just lost for words here. What I'm saying is, why does the Amstrad computer have to put up with Spectrum ports where, you know, the Amstrad computer was capable of excellent graphics, excellent colours, excellent sounds, and we get conversions like this, which are shit. I'm sorry, but look at that. Listen to that. It's that when you punch, and sometimes they don't even fall over because the collision detection's so shit. Ooh, extended time. Fuck me. It means I've got to play more of this shit. See what? I tried to fight Biff, but nah. I'm sorry, but I didn't like it. I honestly did not like it after playing the Commodore 64 version. That is just utter laziness and utter shit. Anyway, I'm going to end this review now. Thank you for watching and goodbye.